I'm pretty stressed right now. I've got like a headache and everything. I did only have 4 hours sleep last night, and I was really upset yesterday as well. But I'm like just starting to realise, I was like, so I'm editing for Austin Dunham, and then while I was editing his videos and stuff, like the video I was editing was to do with like sex appeal, which is like, you know, like the bad boy look, jewellery, whatever. And then like it came to my head, like, yeah, of course I'll get you the most women, whatever, but shouldn't you be dressing and like, let's say, like, don't you I guess like what most guys probably just want like all the women they can get. Like, I guess they don't really care. I'm probably just low testosterone or something, but I genuinely don't care. Like, I would way rather go with quality over than quantity. I don't care one bit, and it was actually depressing. It's like Austin Dunham's like a really good looking guy, super rare. He's got like an amazing body, he's famous, he's a millionaire, he's young, he's incredibly attractive. So he's like checked like every single box. So he's like checked like every single box, and he was swiping on dating apps, and he was swiping right like on obese women that look like they have Down syndrome. Like, that's insane to me, because this guy is like so high value, but then he's like swiping right on like the bottom of, like, maybe that's his preference. That's definitely his preference, because there were women who are like sevens that he was swiping left on. So yeah, like, I think it's a very like black culture that they like fat women. That's definitely a thing. But anyway, so it's like all these guys, yeah, they're talking about like, you know, wearing chains, wearing like jewellery, like the bad boy thing, whatever. But who are you going to attract? Yes, you will attract majority of women, but the thing is, do you really want quantity when you prefer quality? Maybe I'm just different. I'm probably just like a bit different. I would way rather be with like a woman who's like very like, I honestly think what I prefer is different, because when I spoke to my friends with what I would prefer, it's so much different to what they prefer. Like, they just legit told me like, oh, I prefer sluts. Like, they literally say that. They're like, oh, I prefer sluts, like the sluttier the better, whatever. That I like thick women, and I'm like, wow. And what I like is so incredibly different. Like, what I like is like extremely conservative, like almost like church girl, like sundress. Not gonna lie, even like nuns, or what's it called? You know, the Muslim women who wear like burqas, like that level of like conservative. I'm into that, like extremely conservative. Now, I was thinking about what is like my perfect woman. If I could imagine my perfect woman, it would probably be like a really short Japanese, really short Japanese woman who's like a Christian, who's like raised really conservative, who's like very motherly, who like wants children type thing, who's like quite sweet, like cute in a way, like very like classy as well. Like, that would be like my perfect woman. So maybe it is just preference, but let's say, for example, me, if you're into like really conservative women, it doesn't really make sense why you would like dress like a thug almost. Like, that doesn't make sense. I feel like you should like dress and act how you want to. But shouldn't you dress and act on what you think will attract the type of person you're into? Like, let's say you're like a thug, you're probably going to attract mostly sluts, mostly. I don't want to say they're sluts, but you know what I mean. You're not going to get a good girl. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When people say, good girls don't exist, bro, you're an idiot. You've clearly never been outside. Like, you've spent all your time on dating apps. You've watched way too much Red Pill. Good women 100% exist. The thing is, they're not on dating apps. And they're spending, like, all their time, like, in church. They 100% exist. 100% exist. They're just rare. Because, like, they stay within, like, their own social circle. Like in their village or whatever. They're just like really rare. They're just not on dating apps. Like when these like red pill guys say, they all sluts. Of course they are. Because you're a player. Of course they're all sluts. Because only sluts would speak to you. I'm not saying like that's bad, good, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, you know, like, brutal, to be honest. Like, I honestly do think like society's going downhill. Maybe it's how I was raised. Definitely how I was raised, but because in my opinion, that's just messed up. I know. Like, I think like hookups and stuff is so degenerate. Like even, and people only say that, oh, that's because you don't have options. I went on like Filipino dating sites for a while, and the girls who I spoke to were below average in looks, but they were like really like conservative and like good personality type thing. I literally had girls messaging me who was like really, really good looking. I ignored them instantly because like I knew they had like that promiscuous nature, which I'm just not into at all. Probably how I was raised, 100% how I was raised. So that's not based on a lack of options. Literally in like the Philippines, I've got like unlimited options. I'm not gonna go Philippines. I'm moving to Latvia in 6 days. But I'm just saying, like when people say that, like they say, oh, it's because you have a lack of options. No, that's not true. Because even when I did have options on Philippines dating apps, my preference still never changed. My preference still stayed the same. I've been so confused for the last, I don't know, few weeks. Since I got rid of my main client, I've been like so confused. Like directionless. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Where to go in life, what to do next. But I feel directionless. So I'm just watching like first man videos again, which is stupid. It's honestly stupid. You don't need advice. I know as a fact, I don't need advice. Life is not difficult. It's obvious. You don't need to watch these videos. And when people say, famous last words, don't take advice. Famous last words, like, life is very simple. Everyone knows the right choice.